Welcome everyone. I'm here with the amazing Becca Butcher, our wonderful ambassador for PIP-UK and also a community champion of our new global register. Thanks for joining us, Becca.
Thanks for having me.
Wonderful. So Becca, it'd be really good for everyone watching to understand a bit more about your Poland syndrome journey, please.
When I was a teenager, maybe 13 to 14, and I started going through puberty, I realized that one of my boobs wasn't growing at the same rate as my other one. And I went to my doctor and I said to them, something is wrong, something doesn't feel right. And my doctors told me, it's nothing, it's normal. Every woman has one boob bigger than the other. They told me to go away and come back when I was older. So I did. I came back a couple more times and was always told, it's nothing, it's normal. Although I suddenly had a D breast and an A, maybe even smaller than that breast. One side was almost completely flat and the other side needed quite larger bras. And I couldn't find bras that fit comfortably to support the larger side and the smaller side. So one day I went onto the internet and I Googled one boob and I found Poland syndrome. So I went back to my doctor and I said, I think this might be what I have. And they sent me for an ultrasound scan on my chest, and that showed that my muscle was deformed. So I was diagnosed with Poland syndrome. And since then, I've been sharing my story on Instagram and YouTube and TikTok and anywhere and everywhere, hoping to meet other people that have the same chest deformity, hoping to share my story and hoping to help other people see that they're not alone with this. I hope that the younger generation, when I was growing up, there was nothing about Poland syndrome anywhere. I couldn't find anything about it on the internet. So I couldn't find anything about it on the internet except for one Wikipedia page. And I thought maybe if I can't find other people can find me. So I hoped that by sharing my story online, it would help the other younger generations going through the same situation that I did find me and see that they aren't alone and see that it's okay to have this syndrome, and hopefully raise awareness for other and hopefully raise awareness with between oh my goodness, I can't speak today. And hopefully raise awareness between other people that don't have the syndrome too.
Absolutely. It's amazing to see you like be the change you wanted to see as a teenager. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I hope that people will, I hope that I can, I don't know how to word this. Helping young people, like wishing I could tell my younger self. I hope that I can tell younger people the things that I wish I could have told my younger self. If I could go back in time and tell myself anything, I would tell myself that, you know, it's okay to have this syndrome. You're perfect the way that you are, and you aren't alone with it. And I hope that I can teach younger children, and I hope that I can teach the younger generation this too.
Absolutely. You really do with all the work and content that you produce and the conversations that I see you having with young people and their families. It's amazing stuff. It really is.
Thank you.
So with our global Poland syndrome register then that's just about to launch, Becca, it'd be really good to know what it means to you.
Oh, goodness. Growing up, well, all my life, I have been told multiple different things about Poland syndrome. We think it could be caused by that. It may be caused like that. It might cause other problems, but we don't know for sure. So I hope that this register will hopefully answer those questions, and then hopefully nobody else will have to grow up never knowing the answers. Hopefully it will help people get the support that they need and the answers that they need. Hopefully it will help people get a diagnosis sooner because people will look out for the other signs and symptoms that come along with it. So I think that this register is really important. I feel like this should have been done a long, long time ago. I can't believe it's taken till 2021 for it to finally, you know, for someone to finally do this and for the NHS to finally listen about it. But I really hope that the more people that come forward and sign this register and share their other symptoms and other signs and stories, that it will help future generations feel less alone and have the knowledge that they need that I wish that I had had when I was that age.
Absolutely. Yeah, it really will. So it's great to have your support and backing for it. Thank you, Becca. If there's some people that are like not sure about signing up, what would you say to encourage them?
If anybody was thinking about, if anybody wasn't sure whether they should sign up, I would say to them, you know, this is completely oh my goodness. Ugh. If anybody was considering signing up but they weren't too sure yet, I would say that they should definitely do it because it's anonymous. It will help other people. It will probably help themselves too. And it's for the wider community of people. And, at least you're doing your part in this to help other people and you'll be changing the future, hopefully.
Absolutely. Well, brilliant. Thank you for your time, Becca. It's really wonderful to talk to you about this.
Thank you for having me, Sam.